When my wife asked me why I kept breaking my promises to the girls, I told her that I really had no time. But deep inside, I knew that it wasn't about the lack of time. It was just that I prioritized work over my goals, over my family. My name is Joel and I'm a father of 3 daughters, Rianne, Leanne and Roseanne. I love them very much, but I think I wasn't much of a daddy in their eyes. So I remember just before the year-end school holiday in 2019, the girls have been bugging me to bring them to the arcade for a long while. I felt terrible for being missing in their lives, and so I told them that I would not only bring them to the arcade, but to a movie as well. To most fathers, going to the movies and arcade really isn't much of a big deal. But because of my job as a property agent, it means I couldn't spare much of my weeknights as well as weekends with my family. Only during the school holidays, when the girls are at home during the day, could I afford to spend some time with them. Anyway, I planned for this movie with them on a Thursday afternoon. I thought to myself, this should be safe enough, right? I can't remember which movie it was exactly, but it should be an animation or a cartoon along the line. And at that point of time, it was just the beginning of their school holidays. And me being so busy at work, I thought of scheduling 2 viewings before going to the movies at 4 p.m. There would be plenty of time to spare after the viewings at 11 and 1 p.m. But Murphy always has a way of making sure things go against me. The potential buyers for the 1 p.m. viewing called me to say they will be late, and because there was some complications with the seller's side, the whole episode was delayed by more than 2 hours. And you know what's more terrible? I totally forgotten about my movie date with the girls. And only after when I saw a whole series of missed calls from my wife, it was already 5 p.m. So naturally, I missed the movie. I apologized to the girls the moment I got home and promised them that I would definitely bring them to the arcade. But days passed and I procrastinated on this plan. Days became weeks, and until the last week of the school holidays, it was already after Christmas. I didn't know whether it was a good thing or not, but I kept getting messages and calls for meetings and viewings, and just like that, the whole school holiday ended. And we never ever went to the arcade. When my wife asked me why I kept breaking my promises to the girls, I told her that I really had no time. But deep inside, I knew that it wasn't about the lack of time. It was just that I prioritized work over my goals, over my family. I love to attend to my clients, bring them to wherever they want. But when it came down to my goals, they could never get me to bring them to what they asked for. I was never really much of a daddy to them.